Why international cricket feels boring in front of IPL? There are three primary reasons. First is quality of teams, second is format of the matches, and third is the money or the economy of the country. So the question to be asked is IPL better than international cricket? Yes, not necessarily in terms of quality, but its entertainment value is definitely better than international matches, at least for the masses. Bearing top 5 6 teams, other international teams are not of the same quality and lack any competitiveness playing against the top teams. Most of the matches between the top 6 and bottom 6 teams are considered one sided. While watching any sport, thrill comes from not knowing what's going to happen next. Even among the equally strong teams, home advantage runs huge these days, as Sena countries mostly loses in subcontinent and vice versa, that is South Africa, England, New Zealand and Australia finds it difficult to win on spinning tracks in the subcontinent. Even Bangladesh manages to beat these stronger teams in test matches on spinning tracks. Sports should be competitive. On the contrary, most home boards foolishly prepare pitches which are favoring the home team in test matches, so those produces one-sided test matches. Now add to that the due factor favoring the chasing side in a lot of one-day matches, again making those matches heavily one-sided affair. There is no competition left between bat and ball to engage the audience by giving them the thrill they so deeply desire. Shah&Co, as it is called these days. A T20 game lasts less than 4 hours, in which the first 3 hours or so are spent setting up the match irrespective of the first innings total, and the game itself is decided in the last 6 or 7 overs. Sometimes the batting team will chase down 80-90 runs or more, while other times bowlers like Bumrah or Malinga will defend less than run a ball by using their skills. This factor of not knowing the eventual winner even after 75% of the match creates artificial excitement which is craved by many fans. In franchisee leagues, all teams are combined of some stronger with some weaker players, therefore removing the first obstacle of competitiveness. Second, due to the short duration of matches, the ground and pitch conditions doesn't change much, therefore the match itself is not heavily favored in the direction of one team or the other. These two factors combine to bring excitement in the match, that is, all teams are of equal strength in franchisee leagues, and the conditions, pitch conditions and the ground conditions due to the due factor doesn't change much, as a T20 game is just night versus night, not day versus night. These two factors combine to bring excitement in the match. Though sometimes slow and turning pitches are prepared to give home advantage to some teams, but smart franchisees buy players to cover all their bases, so they don't worry about these factors. Even if not, they would be able to rebalance their squad for future tournaments by buying good players playing for other teams, which the international teams can't do. Now, you may ask, if all of this is true, why other leagues are not as big as the IPL? Quite simply put, it's the economy stupid. India, England, and Australia combines to form roughly 8% of the world's total GDP. All three of these are part of the G20 group. The rest of the G20 group, which are the 20 biggest economies in the world, don't play cricket. However, I must add that South Africa is also a member of the G20, but its economy is not as big as these other three countries. Again, in the UK and Australia, not everybody watches cricket, and there are other sports to watch as well. In India, cricket and sport is synonymous. It's the only sport people watch, and literally everybody watches cricket. Now, bigger the economy, bigger would be the overall marketing spend in the country. And when most of the countries engage in a single event, there's where all of the advertising spend will come. Every company tries to outbid their competitor to get the audience's eyeballs on their advertising, and this goes on in an endless loop every year. More advertising spent means more revenue for the broadcasters, so in turn they pay more to get the broadcasting rights to outbid their competitors. When the board receives more money, it pays more money to its players to keep them from going to other franchisee leagues to maintain the exclusivity of their tournament. Also, the best players from around the world are attracted by this money to the IPL, and this means better players and better competition among them to prove themselves better than one another. This creates better performance and better matches, which makes IPL matches highly competitive and creates excitement among its fans. A select group of fans, like me, will always rate international cricket higher than the league cricket, but these people are called cricket purists who love cricket in its original form, mostly test matches, then one day, then T20. But we don't pay enough to keep cricket in this form. Therefore, in a free market economy where market decides everything, and the market has decided that it's the IPL over international cricket for now. So if you like this and want more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. For now, thanks for watching.